Good evening, everyone. Welcome. This is the Town of Somers Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. The date is September 16th, 2025. Denise, would you please take the roll?
Ms. DiPolito,
Here.
Mr. Gio,
Here.
Mr. Hardin,
Here.
Mr. Lansky,
Here.
Mr. Newman,
Here.
Chairman Canestra.
Here.
Thank you.
I request everybody stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. The first item on the agenda this evening is that of Dynamite Properties, Inc. We were just notified, however, by today that the applicant will not be here, some issue with trying to reach their engineer. I'd like to say two things about this. From now on, any adjournments or carryovers, Denise, I'd like to have last on the agenda, because I don't really see any need to waste the time of other applicants who are prepared and ready to go. And then the second thing is, I would like to say to Dynamite Properties that a lot of people had scheduled time from the public to speak in regard to this application. And now, last minute, our zoning board secretary had to contact all these people as a courtesy to tell them that Dynamite was not going to present this evening. So I think in the future, if this applicant or any other applicant cancels the day of the meeting, I think what this board should do is basically assume that their application has been abandoned, and the applicant, if they so desire, can reapply, pay fees, and renotice. Because I don't think the day of the meeting to say that you're not going to be here, especially when we have a lot of people from the public who wanted to speak in regard to this application, would probably set aside time and change their agendas to now have that all out the door. So I it's different if somebody gets sick or there's a family emergency. I completely understand. But not being able to reach your engineer, or they need to have a conversation with the engineer. I mean, this meeting has been scheduled since the beginning of the year, and they long ago knew about it. And if it had to be canceled today, it could have been canceled 30 days ago. We didn't have to wait till this. So those are my comments in regard to our first applicant. Okay, so we're going to move that to next month's meeting. And if this happens again, as indicated, we'll just assume that they have abandoned it.
I don't think we can do that legally.
Well,
We can take a vote, and based upon pattern of behavior, we can make a determination. I don't think we can create a rule, just saying that if somebody doesn't show up, because there could be a medical emergency, there could be anything which happens. So I think it's a fact by fact analysis. And, with this applicant, clearly there's an inference it was just an engineer, that they could have planned better. And, let's see what happens next time.
yeah, I would certainly agree with, if you'd like to go along with a vote, that would be fine. But what happens if next month's meeting, everybody is planned again, and this applicant on the day of the meeting says, oh, I've got some problem with our architect, or the site plan has to be changed? I'm not going to be played along on this. If the applicant wants to come before us, they have a right to do it, but I don't believe that they have a right to play games, so to speak. And I don't know if this is a game or not, but I certainly don't want to see this happen again. And I will call for a vote to have the application thrown out.
Fair enough.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go on to the second item on the agenda. This is the application of Mike Suarez. This is an application for a rear yard area variance for a proposed addition in an R10 residential district at 46 Lakeshore Drive, North Payapack. Sir, if you could just give us your name and just describe your application for us.
Yes, good evening. My name is Frank Bueno. I'm presenting on behalf of Mike Suarez, who's had to work today. He's a detective in the city of New York. He couldn't be here.
Are you an attorney or an architect or an engineer, or?
I'm from the architect's office.
Okay.
So the listed on the plans, the Frank Bueno Expani LLC.
Okay.
Our application is to request a rear yard variance, whereas the required rear yard is 25 feet. Currently, at the narrowest point is 18.6 feet of rear yard. We are proposing on this property a vertical and horizontal extension. Basically, we are horizontally just to square off the back piece. They already had a variance prior to this one where they did an enlargement on the first floor. The home is going to remain a one-family home. Going to remain one family home, but changing from 1 story to 2 stories. That's pretty much why we're here.
And that spot where you require, it's the existing footprint. So it's currently not 25 feet, right? It's
Currently not 25 feet, yes, sir.
Okay.
Currently is 19.4 feet.
So you're just going up with the
Well-
existing footprint? Or are you going out also closer to the side yard?
We are going outward on the first floor and then we're gonna go. There's 2 shaded area, kind of small there, but the 2 shaded area is where we're going horizontally. And then we're just gonna go up vertically.
As I looked on the plans, it looks like that little bump out is a walk-in closet, I guess, but that's on the second, no, that's on the first floor.
That is correct. It's on the first floor, it's a walk-in closet of the bedroom.
Okay, because there's a bedroom on the first floor.
Right.
And will that little bump out, just for clarity, will that exist on the second floor also?
Yes, the plan is to square off the house, the back of the house. So what, same footprint, on the first floor, same envelope on the first floor is gonna be same envelope on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, real. That's real elevation, yeah. So it's,
Okay, so, all right, I misunderstood a little bit. So it is, you're squaring off and the full back of the house is now going to be flush with that bump out.
correct.
And you're 19.4 at the bump out and 20, oh, I see. It was 23.7 to the existing corner.
Correct. And
What is it going to be to
Right.
that corner? I would think that corner from this drawing looks like it would be less than 19.4.
yes, it's gonna be 18.60.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's the 6.4.
So the drawing is not to scale.
No,
Not at this print, not on
Right.
1/17. It was drawn to print around 24 by 36 size page. It's not at this scale on this format.
Okay.
So the bump out is existing, is that correct?
Yes.
And you're just squaring off the house on both sides of the bump out, the north and the south side?
Yeah.
Yeah,
To make it even, okay.
correct.
So, yeah, because I thought we were approving a variance just for the bump out, but we're really approving a variance for that whole side of the house in effect?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay,
That-
now I was not clear on that, now I understand.
And it's an additional 9 inches essentially.
From
Bump out.
corner only requires 9 inches.
Yeah, and it's
Out.
because of the slope of the land.
Slope of the land.
And Tommy, for this R10 district, yeah, I know you only have to have 15 feet for side yard, but for front and rear yard, you need 25 feet.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. I know these lots are tight to work with.
Yeah.
Is that going to require any tree removal?
No, there's no tree currently on the back of the property. That I remember.
This is the back of the property. How close is your neighbor to the back of this property? What their distance is from the property line?
The back of this property is actually rear yard of the neighbor. So
It's their rear.
it's their rear yard. Can't tell you exactly their distance, but if by zoning, they require 25 feet, so.
Yeah, so it's probably 25 feet unless they have a variance.
I think it's pre-existing. It looks on the map, on the Google Maps, it looks like it doesn't look like there's 50 feet in between the houses.
It also looks like it's going to,
Anyway.
the house backs up to maybe a detached garage versus the main house.
Oh, that's a fair.
Doesn't it look, do you see the two structures?
Yeah, I'm just looking at yeah, I think you're correct.
Are you familiar?
With the adjacent property?
Yeah. Is that a garage?
Not that much. I've been there a couple of times. I haven't really noticed the adjacent property.
Is there foliage in between the two properties?
It's a garage and there are some feet between the property. There's just not a lot of space, but he's not changing much and he's just squaring the house off.
Right.
And it's a thoughtful, if you look at the architecture of the house, it's a thoughtful design of what they're doing.
Right.
Much more attractive.
About already this. It's all even up the wall.
There's gonna be additional detriment to anybody.
The environmental determination from 12, where it mentions that this system has to be verified. Has that been checked?
Yes. The substance signal was actually placed about 5 years ago, and we had it clean, provided a copy of the receipt.
No, not the cleaning, but it says the building department will verify the septic system setbacks. Has that been confirmed?
That hasn't been done yet. I believe the applicant's also going from a 1-bedroom home to proposed 2-bedroom home, so that's automatic Board of Health referral.
So they're gonna
They'll take application during that step.
Any further questions from the board before we? Public?
Oh, good.
Okay, so let's take this out to the public. Paul, if you could just put the numbers up on screen. Anybody from the public who wishes to speak in regard to this application can call one of the numbers on the screen and put in the Zoom meeting ID number. Is there anybody here in the audience who wishes to speak in regard to this application? It's like we don't have anyone. All right, so we'll just give it a minute. Any further comments from the board? Discussions we want to have in regard to this?
The applicant did a good job with a set of plans. And the architecture of the house will be improved. And the setback, it's not out of character for the neighborhood as to not changing the character of the neighborhood. The house itself is not out of character for that street or for the.
I agree. It seems reasonable.
The applicant is requesting a 6.4-foot variance. Okay. Okay. Paul or Denise, do we have anyone coming on who wishes to speak in regard to the application?
No, Vic.
Okay, thank you. Sir, did you have any final comments or anything else you'd like to say before we vote?
No.
Okay. Any further comments from the board, or are we prepared to proceed?
Yeah.
Proceed. Can I have a motion as to the type of action?
Type 2.
Second.
Ms. DiPolito,
Aye.
Mr. Gio,
Aye.
Mr. Harden,
Aye.
Mr. Lansky,
Aye.
Mr. Newman,
Aye.
Chairman Canestra.
Aye.
Thank you.
Can we have a motion as to whether we are going to grant the 6.4 foot variance in regard to this application for these rear yard.
I move we grant the application for the 6.4
4 feet.
feet addition.
Second.
I'm sorry, was that you, Arnie?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're
Ms. DiPolito,
Aye.
Mr. Gio,
Aye.
Mr. Hardin,
Aye.
Mr. Lansky,
Aye.
Mr. Newman,
Aye.
Chairman Canestra.
Aye.
Thank you.
Congratulations, sir. Your application has been granted.
All right, thank you so
Just,
much.
just a clarification.
Mhm.
I think Mr. Harden meant a 6.4 foot variance.
Yes.
I did, yes,
Yeah.
variant.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Okay, we're going to go to the third item on the agenda this evening. This is the application of Joseph McCallie and Eric Priest. This is an application for a side yard area variance for a proposed addition in an R10 residential district at 16 Woodcrest Terrace, Amawalk. If you could give me both of your names and if you could briefly describe your application for us.
Sure, I'm Joseph McCallie,
Good evening. My name's Eric Price.
and we are requesting a 4 foot variance for a small foyer mudroom addition. The zoning code requires a 15 foot setback, and our addition would be 15 feet from the neighbor's property line. The project hopes to improve the property. We're removing an existing rotten deck that was there when we purchased it and replacing it with a modest enclosed foyer. The footprint will not encroach any further than the deck already does. The addition is a modest, approximate 67 square foot addition, single story, and designed in keeping with the character of the 1930s cottage. For these reasons, I respectfully ask for your approval for this variance. Thank you.
So to be clear here, it looks like you're requesting 11 feet is proposed, the side yard is 15, so you're asking for a 4 foot variance. That's what the plans in front of me are saying.
Yeah, currently there's a 11.93 foot gap to the property line. So we're just saying 4 feet to be safe. Yeah.
Okay, okay. The picture here is the current house, and that's the proposed
Rendering, yeah.
rendering of the new house.
Exactly, yeah.
It does look very nice.
A very nice improvement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say charming.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cottage is the right. to describe it.
Yeah.
Looks very cozy. Yeah, nice.
One can come out and get cookies out of the house. Gingerbread, house. It's charming.
Is there a structure in the front yard of this house?
No, there used to be, but it was, I guess, torn down.
Oh,
But in the 40s on the original survey, if you look at the original survey closer to the road, it says concrete pavement. There
Yeah.
was a structure before we bought it that they tore down.
okay. Because I think you can still see that on Google
Yeah, it's still there on the Google.
with the
map.
eagle painted on the front.
Exactly, yeah.
So basically, you're getting rid of that deck, you're getting rid of that shed in the front of the property there,
Right, correct.
cleaning all that up and, right, okay. I definitely think it is quite an improvement.
Yes.
And I do see your property, your site plan here. It's a very narrow, long property. So,
Right,
um,
yeah.
I,
Luckily, our neighbor, I don't know if because we got the letter from our neighbor, approved it. I don't know if you have it, but we have copies.
That's something.
I do recall,
Give the email.
yeah, I didn't see, do you have it with the letter with you?
Yeah, yeah.
If you could just, I did have it, but I can't locate it right now.
Yeah,
That's only
Joe, if you could please give each person a copy of that. I emailed it to them. And then the leftovers to Tommy from my file, please.
Wait,
Thank you.
Mr. Lansky has just provided it to me, so.
Yeah, essentially, the neighbor takes no exception to the project, going forward.
Okay, this is signed by Joseph O'Brien, 18 Woodcrest Terrace. That's right next to you, I assume?
Yeah, that's the one that we're like trying to get a variance for. His house is actually much closer to the road, so his backyard is like where our.
You can pass them out, that'd be great, yeah. That'd be great, just so we have a current news.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. And he's provided affirmation in support,
Thank you.
appeal the grant or side yard variance. Okay. They have no objection to this appeal. I recommend that the zoning board approve it. That's very helpful when the neighbor next door
Right,
not objecting for some reason that we don't know about without going out there and taking a look, so.
right.
Yeah, okay. Because the property is so tight, almost anything you do on this property is probably good, some type
Right.
of variance.
Luckily, on the other neighbor's side, we have enough room, but our house is like basically on his property.
Yes, it's very, very close.
Yeah.
And how far is his house from the property line?
It's far. It's up by the road. So I think if that's 160, it must be 80 feet away.
Right, right, okay. All right, that's good for him and for the two of you, okay. Any further questions of the applicant? No?
I think it's a very modest size improvement. Then it fits the character.
Very nice improvement to the neighborhood too.
Yeah. All right, why don't we bring this out to the public? There's nobody here in the audience to speak, but we'll just put this online to see if anybody wishes to speak in regard to this application. Once again, you'd call one of the numbers on the screen, put in the Zoom meeting ID number, and then you can come on and we'll hear any comments that you have. All right, so last chance for any board members for comments or questions. I also think the request is reasonable. Is certainly, I think, improvement to the neighborhoods.
Yeah, definitely improved. I mean, just the fact that that structure is no longer there. It may have been nice at one time, but it was like it was falling apart. The drawing looks beautiful. I think it'll be great for the neighborhood.
Nice addition.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Agree. Denise, Paul, are we getting anybody coming online?
No, Vic, we're not.
Okay. All right, so we're going to close the public comment section of the meeting for this application. Do either of you have any other comments you'd like to make before we vote on the application?
I don't think so.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Can I have a motion as to the type of action?
Type 2.
Second.
Ms. DiPolito,
Aye.
Mr. Gio,
Aye.
Mr. Hardin,
Aye.
Mr. Lansky,
Aye.
Mr. Newman,
Aye.
Chairman Canestra.
Aye.
Thank you.
Can we have a motion as to whether we're going to grant or deny the 4-foot side yard variance for this application at 16 Woodcrest Terrace?
I'll make a motion to grant the application for a 4-foot side yard variance. 16 Woodcrest Terrace.
I second.
Ms. DiPolito,
Aye.
Mr. Gio,
Aye.
Mr. Hardin,
Aye.
Mr. Lansky,
Aye.
Mr. Newman,
Aye.
Chairman Canestra.
Aye.
Thank you.
Congratulations, your application has been granted.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Good luck with the project.
Yes. Here. Good night.
Good night.
Aye.
Okay, so the last item on the agenda this evening is the approval of the minutes from the August 19th, 2025 meeting. Has everybody had a chance to
Yeah.
read the minutes?
Yes.
Yes.
Any objections, changes, comments?
No.
No? All right, I'm just going to approve by voice consensus. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
One abstention. I wasn't here.
Okay, and Bart will abstain. We still have enough to. All right, Denise, so consider them approved. I will make one other mention that our next meeting is third Tuesday as usual of the month, which is October 21st, 2025. Any further items or anything else we should discuss as a board? Nope.
Vic, I just want to mention that besides the adjournment of Dynamite Construction, we do have two applications on the agenda for next month.
Okay. All right, I'll await the agenda and board packets. Okay, sounds good. All right, thank you, Denise. Okay, with that, thank you, Tommy. Thank you, board members, and we'll adjourn the meeting at this time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.